What's up, motherfuckers? This is Operationbeast, bringing you some close quarters team deathmatch on Noshahr Canals, and bringing you some action-packed gameplay. This is pretty good. I got some other good gameplays, but unfortunately, one time my PS3 froze, and then the second time I ran out of memory on my computer. So, yeah, but this is really good. So today, anyways, I'm going to be talking about my experience with Premium. So when Premium first came out, I got it straight away. I had already bought Back to Carcand, and I looked at Premium, and I'd seen that the price was really good for all the map packs to come. Like, if you were planning to buy all the map packs, then it was definitely worth it, I thought, because it was cheaper than buying each one individually. Plus, you got it 2 weeks before anyone else did. And you got, extra dog tags, I think a couple extra guns, and just, some exclusive content, that doesn't matter too much, but whatever. I mean, I really just like the fact that you could get the map packs early, and that it was cheaper. So I decided to get it, and I bought it. And then, straight away I had gotten the Close Quarters map pack, which I loved. I love those. Those were absolutely great. It brought a little more action instead of having to play like really long games where you wouldn't see people for like 5 minutes straight running across a map. So a little bit more like Call of Duty. A lot of people were complaining about that. I liked it though, because it brought a lot more action, and I didn't think it was like Call of Duty at all. Because it's Battlefield. Battlefield is Battlefield. Anyways, then when Armored Kill came out, I think Armored Kill was in the next map pack, right? When it came out, it didn't let me download the game, and the new map pack, it just didn't let me download it, and I was pretty frustrated. But after a few days, I really wanted to play, and I still hadn't gotten it. And then I was a little worried. I was like, what's going on here? And I contacted EA, saying, listen, this is my problem, and as usual, they're not helpful. They say, yeah, we can't do anything about it. I contact the PlayStation Store, because that's what I bought Premium on, asking them to check the transaction, whether the money had gone through and the download had been successful. They said everything was fine. I looked for like hours and hours online to see if anyone else had this type of problem, and no one had talked about it. I posted in a forum, and everyone said, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never experienced this kind of problem. And by this time, Aftermath has come out, and after Aftermath had come out, I was really pissed because I hadn't gotten both of them, and I was talking to EA a lot, and I was writing to many different people. I had some problems because I was contacting the US, and they were like, no, contact Europe since you live there. And then I contacted the UK because they speak English, because I live in Switzerland. And so I was contacting the UK, and they were like, no, you have to contact Switzerland, except the thing is I didn't want to contact Switzerland, the Swiss EA customer service, because that's all in Swiss German, which I can speak normal German pretty well, except I can't speak Swiss German. So I had like this huge amount of problem, and by this time I hadn't got 2 of the map packs. I was getting really, really pissed off after a ton of emails. It finally worked with the Swiss EA customer service. The guy was really, really nice, spoke English pretty well. And he was talking to me, and he said he gave me a ton of tips that none of them worked, checking out like how I had downloaded and everything. And he says, yeah, well, there's nothing else we can do. And by this time, I was really pissed off. I was gonna say, why don't you re-download it for me? Because as you can see, like, I checked with PlayStation, and they said that the payment had gone through. So since the payment had gone through, I said, well, why can't you just let me re-download it? Because then I'll have it. But no, for some reason they couldn't do that. Anyways, the guy, I call him, and, he says, okay, well, let me just check with my boss. Other than that, I can't help you. I'm really sorry. Checks with his boss. He says, okay, the one last thing I can say is check your account. What account have you bought it on? And then I thought, what the fuck do you mean account? And then I realized, yeah, PlayStation has multiple accounts, because you can make many accounts. And the thing is, when I first got my PlayStation, I lived in Germany, and therefore, I had a German account set up to my dad's German credit card. And, you know, in Switzerland, whenever I wanted to buy something, since my dad had a German credit card, but we lived in Switzerland, that didn't work. So I had to make a whole new account and set it up with my dad's Swiss credit card. And I would only use that for downloading. I didn't use that for gaming whatsoever. Except I had bought premium on that account, which I had forgotten about. So actually what I ended up having to do was go onto that account and then open up Battlefield, and then it would say, you now have access to Aftermath and Armored Kill. And then when you buy something in one account, it is automatically on all of your accounts. So then I finally had it on the rest of my accounts. And I was really pissed off because I wanted, like, compensation. You know, I wanted a whole new game. Like, at the time, I wanted to buy Medal of Honor Warfighter, and so I wanted that for free. And then I was pissed off, you know, because it didn't work, and, you know, everyone had been so unhelpful. You know, EA had even told me to contact Amazon, because that's where I bought the game from, because I bought the game in the UK, so that it would be in English. And I was like, how the fuck is Amazon supposed to have anything to do with it? Like, they give me the hard copy of the game, while premium is downloaded. You know, it should have nothing to do with it. So I didn't even contact them, but I pretended that I did. Anyways, it finally works, and I'm really pissed off at myself. However, it's still really annoying, because on Battlelog, it doesn't register that I have premium. Like, it shows all the premium guns, the premium assignments, the premium dog tags, except it doesn't let me have the abilities that one has when they buy premium, such as resetting your stats, which I don't want to do, but it doesn't let me do that. And the one thing is, yesterday I was playing, and I played for around an hour and 20 minutes. Like, one game was an hour and 20 minutes long. You know, Operation Metro Rush, Conquest, and, you know, base raping from both sides. But it was really fun. Ended up with 107 kills and 40 deaths. Really, really fun. Got some really good clips for a montage. It's too long to post as one on YouTube, because I don't think anyone's going to watch for that long. I could have split it up into clips. I might do that, although I think I'm just going to use the clips for my montage. Plus, I have this gameplay and a couple others to post, so I'm good with that. Except I wanted, on Battlelog, I wanted to save that match as, like, one of my favorites. Except it doesn't let me do that, because you can only do that when you have premium. And it says every single time I try to do that, or access some exclusive content, like a video or something like that, it always says, yeah, buy premium, buy premium, buy premium. You know, and this really pisses me off, because I've bought premium, and it should be able to recognize, just because I bought it in a different account, it should still recognize that I have premium. Yeah, and I've heard a lot of other people having some complaints with premium. If you guys have had any complaints about premium or anything that you need to download, let me know. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on premium. You know, whether you thought it was worth it. You know, if you have it, if you don't have it, why don't you have it? Like, if you don't have it for a reason, then, you know, just let me know. I'd be interested to know. And, you know, also tell me about, like, maybe any of your guys' experience with EA or any company like this. You know, problems like if their customer service was good or not. Yeah, because also I had another problem with companies, you know, not being helpful whatsoever. With Saints Row, I had a problem with the copyright, because when you get in a car, the radio plays. And, you know, there was a copyright issue with the music, and I contacted them asking them for permission to see if I could post their gameplay, you know, legally, like, with their permission, and therefore also apply my video for monetization. But, you know, they didn't help me whatsoever. They were just like, no, sorry, we can't help you. And, you know, then a couple days later, I read in the news that, I don't know who makes the game, I kind of forgot, but they're going bankrupt. So I was like, you know what, fuck you guys, that's what you get for not helping me. Anyway, guys, the gameplay is finished. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for my next videos. And have a fucking awesome time gaming, guys. I'll see you guys later.